Hi, the morning after the webinar. I want to share with you what came in the webinar and yeah, how beautiful it is how life works actually, and or how these systems work. So last night's webinar was really about clearing. It went very deep, as I said before, it went very deep into the genetic ancestral clearing. And what was amazing for me was, since I started this fusion work, how deeply the ancestral information of fusion was affecting my life, affecting my digestion, affecting my whole system and subconsciousness. So this was really a deep clearing and activation. So for upgrading, we need to clear the density from our system. For living into 5D and above, it's about clearing the density which is in our system. So this was huge work which happened yesterday of clearing and activating and resetting the system. So also a key I want to bring in for everybody, maybe if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling blocked, if you feel it's too heavy for you, I want to offer that you surrender to chaos. Maybe you're feeling that I've worked so deep and there's no changes. I'm not getting anywhere in life. I'm feeling blocked. I'm feeling stuck. I'm feeling a victim. I'm feeling maybe unhealthy, whatever's there. For me, it's very important to celebrate chaos. Chaos is part of nature. Chaos is part of the healing. Chaos is part of transformation. Chaos opens up when your foundation, when you're having a massive upgrade. So just before the upgrade, the chaos pops up in the system. So we have been designed in a way as children to survive. So as children, we've experienced a lot of trauma, and during that trauma, there's split minds where we become unconscious of what really happened, and then our foundation, our lives are built on those lies in a way, and that everything's okay, everything's fine, or it was easy, but it wasn't actually easy. So all these subconscious layers we were living with, when we're in the chaos state, it's actually opening these systems and it's purging the old energies which is in the system. So at that state, when the chaos comes up, you can see it in the world at the moment, that, and also with the ancestral work very deeply, we're all doing ancestral work on the planet at the moment. You look what's happening with the war in Ukraine. It's opening up all our genetic wars or anything to do with war in the system. So it's all this disassociation. So it's activating chaos. Now, when there's chaos, you can act in two ways. You can say, okay, I need to control it. I need to go deeper and deeper and deeper. It's not working. I'm not getting anywhere. Dissociate. Or else you can celebrate the chaos. It's about celebrating the chaos. Because if you try to make sense of that chaos at that moment in time, you are going to land into another lie because there's too many systems opening. It's about surrendering to the chaos. Some people are forcing to surrender, but you can't control when the chaos opens. Chaos is, as I say, the nature codes when there's a storm. Everything opens, everything's flying around. In that moment, it's about going into the 0 point. It's about going into your heart space and allowing everything to be and move in motion and just simply celebrate it. It may not feel comfortable. I know often, with myself, when there's an upgrade coming, I know it just is part of the system. There's a place where I feel blocked. I feel stuck. But I don't use the word blocked. I don't use the word stuck. I never use the word blocked or stuck in the system or frozen. We are never frozen. We are never stuck. We are never blocked, because we cannot be in the same time and space again. As I cannot connect with you again like this, take a deep breath, we cannot go back to that breath again, because we can never be in that time and space, because the universe has changed, I've changed, you've changed, everything has changed. I can never go back to that time and space. I can never relive it. In a different way, yes, but I can never go back to exactly what it is. So how could I be stuck on the same frequency? It may seem like it. So I invite you to celebrate chaos. What if you notice that there's a lot coming up in your system, or you feel that you're not moving, or you have that program about being stuck? I invite you to celebrate it. I invite you to surrender. I invite you to go for a walk to the beach, you go to the park, get out in nature. These are the moments where we go for a walk. These are the moments where you take good care of yourself. These are the moments where you meditate. These are the moments where you be with yourself, or go out to really be in these nature codes. That is chaos, and that is very important. Chaos is very, very important. As I said, chaos is the moment where all your foundation of lies, illusions, dissociation is being stripped from your system, because the feeling of chaos is where you're losing control. The control was there because your system was protecting you from feeling a wound, which your system didn't want you to feel again, so it tries to protect you. But now your protection is freaking out because there's too many systems open. So your whole life has been blown apart. Your whole foundation is being destroyed. So there's nothing to do then. All there is to do is to accept this chaos in my system, and I can't do anything with it. All I can do is surrender. All I can do is celebrate that the chaos. When it pops up in me, I accept it's there. I know I can do nothing with it. It's not a moment for going deep into, oh, what is that specific topic? And let's go deeper into that one topic. There's too many topics open. So it's a moment of letting go, letting the divine do its work. Let the divine unfold this chaos in my life. And I know that I will be more whole in a day or two. I know I'll be more whole maybe in an hour, or even 5 minutes, or a couple of seconds. So the chaos brings you to end of cycles. It blows all the mindsets apart, all the control, all the old foundations of lies, illusions, and it brings you back into your essence, and you rebirth yourself. So it's a rebirthing process. So I invite you to celebrate chaos. In the webinar, we were going, as I say, very, very deep into the ancestral chaos as well, and the collective chaos. And I feel in tonight's one, we're going to go deeper into conception, any fusion around conception, any fusion in the womb, any fusion from the womb or the birth, any fusion from the birth up to now. So I'm opening each system at a time, showing you how to feel the systems, how to work in the systems, and how to be with the systems. Then we're going to work with past life fusion systems. And also soul information fusions, star life systems. So it's going to give you a massive, massive clearing of density that is in your system, your life, so you can embody your truth, embody your essence, and live what you're here to be. So I know when there's a lot of density being lifted out of my system, that there's a massive upgrade coming on my system. And I have never felt so much density opening up and being cleared within these fusion webinars and the last days. So I know there's a massive upgrade coming. So If you feel you want to jump into the webinar and be part of it for yourself, to change the vibration of you, maybe not to teach others, maybe not to work with others, but vibrationally pass this information through to others. If you want to teach people, if you want to do single sessions, if you want to do group work, this will give the keys and also demolish the control systems that are in your system around surrender. So I'm looking forward to teaching tonight how to work with the different systems and giving massive upgrades and downloads for really activating and clearing that density from your own system, so you can then clear it with others. Everything we do, we can clear with others, to become more whole, to become more you, and to activate that core leader inside you. We're all here at this moment in time on this planet to awaken a part of our soul so we can pass on a gift to others. We may feel victims of that. We may feel, what can I do here? We're all here with a purpose. So tonight's webinar is going to be really about clearing the resistance of being you, clearing whatever subconscious programming is blocking you from being you, so we can go deeper into a state of presence, a state of being, and we can activate our core essence to be in service for ourselves, our children, our ancestors, our future children, future generations, and for each other. So if you feel you want to dive into the webinar, the recordings are there from last night, and we'll do the live one later. So have a beautiful, beautiful new experience. Anyone who's in the webinar, thank you for being part of the webinar. Thank you, because you're here, you're taking self-ownership, and yeah, we're here and we're supporting others. It's such a beautiful experience to know that we are creating impacts in other people's lives and the field around us through being and through supporting, by really working on ourselves. It's really by changing our frequency. We're like a tuning fork, as I always say. And as the density clears, my frequency changes, and then that frequency, like a lighthouse, goes out to the field, and then we'll also clear the density for others. Not because I want to do that, it's just the way the system works. It's the resonance. So yeah, if you feel like jumping into the webinar, it's going to be deep. It's going to change your life. Do you want to change your life? Do you want to clear old habits? Or yeah, do you want to stay in those patterns? So this will really, really go deep. So maybe I see you at the webinar. Have a beautiful day. And thank you for being part of this work. Thank you for your time and space. And yeah, enjoy. Thank you.